The complexity of this one is a little bit tough. I think Morgan you could trust. I think Karas has been leaning on this Tristan a lot, been spamming games of it, so I'm not as worried about him, but I think the engage is going to have to be there to make sure Samver can get that damage down. The Alistar coming through here in response to the Rel is a classic soft counter to be able to just bop her away and shut down those engages. Extremely binary. Only played the hard pushing, not the scaling champions. Let's find out if Leaper can do the opposite.
Here we go. Game number 1 starts right now.
As what I'm most interested in Valdez in this early game is going to be how they leverage the rumble pressure topside. At level 1, a little bit tougher to actually start getting a huge lead, but as you start getting a few levels in, it's really difficult for the Skarner to actually close that gap. The Harpoon can just push the Skarner away. You burn down that health bar. You end up getting Prio there.
Against the Rel, against the Sejuani for your 280 carries. Both sides going for double 80 carry in this case, as Karas is getting in there pretty aggressively onto Bull. He's getting pretty low. And by Bull, I mean Bulldog, of course.
Got that dog in.
Still struggling with that one. That'll never go away, I guess.
In 100 days of you not drinking, it'll be totally happy with how it all went down. As we are going to see the grab of this dragon here very early from Bro with the Prio they have in mid. Not really much Bulldog can do, as they are going to rotate Cuz over without ult.
Yeah, they're still trying to go for this, though, and turn here from Bro. It's very deep, and yes, they will take down Cuz first blood, but what will they pay for it is the question, as Leaper is flashing into them. For now, it's just going to be a 2 for 2, though, but it's a double kill for the Zeri. And it does feel like both teams have kind of given up on it for now, just going to let it go. The first set of grubs did go the way of Doiv as well, so he's picked up all of the first 3. As Doiv is going to be here once again, actually invading onto Cuz, who is up a level. But he does have the Tristana rotating over. Meanwhile, a fight down at the bottom side. Is Leaper going to throw that ultimate in? He's getting aggressive as Andil, and Leaper moving ahead, trying to get a kill down in the bottom side, and Paulu's in a lot of trouble. Will get chased down the lane by Leaper. Yeah, absolutely, and we do have that Collector finished first here for Samver. I feel like can be decent against some of the squishies, but you are going to be dealing with a decent amount of tanky members on the side of Quantum Freaks. He is going to build locality regardless, but we have seen many different first items from Jhin, so felt like it deserved mentioning, as we do have the Rift Herald started up here by Bro very confidently. Quantum Freaks not really in position to challenge this one due to without teleport and is heading bot, so.
And Cuz, doesn't want to go in alone, needs some follow-ups. Andil's going to have to come over there and clear this vision. Paolo taking a lot of damage.
Oh, and look at this engage from Andil already on the top side here, and the root comes in. The equalizer is going to hit Leaper, but he flashes away perfectly. The damage coming on in. Karas is just going to assassinate them all alongside a Samver and somehow pull this one back for Bro. That was not looking good to start, but man, Karas and Samver able to turn on that one. Joined in, but that play was all created by Karas.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is insane wherewithal, like within the fight, it's all going wrong, and you're just like, no, I'm gonna assassinate. This is also a fantastic early objective here for Bro.
Yeah, this Herald not even really needed. Well, give them an extra charge potentially towards that inner if they want to really force the issue. They have a Tristana here.
Do it, Karas.
Quantum need to respond because that's a lot of damage. Meanwhile,
yeah, they're trying to engage onto this one. The Maokai does some surprising damage, actually, early on in this game due to just top lane waiting to TP in. And
this game decided by, some caught-out players, right? Like this.
Speaking of which, here we go again. Bulldog trying to take a 1v1 while Cuz is just dying. He is quite tanky, though. Now Andil is getting up the Karas here. The Tristana is going to live and finally gets taken out there by Leaper, who gets into position. And now over the wall they go as everybody's trying to go over the terrain. But dude is not going to land that impale. They're still on the chase here, though, as Morgan is left out to dry, just left to cook, as the rest of his team will just run away. Meanwhile, Bulldog's just pushing top.
Yeah, he's pushing top. Cuz dies to the equalizer, but otherwise there wasn't really much that Bro could have done there. Samver doesn't even really make an impact in this fight. And this is rough stuff here as Leaper is ripping through this turret as well. Zeri could do a great job at that, and they could just go ahead and force it down. So 2 turrets on the play, as well as a win in the team fight. Shutdown onto Karas.
Meanwhile, on the side of Quantum Freaks, they have this pretty fed Corki as well, as they, okay, that was very optimistic, and Doiv is just going to die for it. Leaper will pick up that kill, as here comes the Skarner, looking for the impale, just desperate for anyone at this point.
It's here for Quantum Freaks. Doiv looking for the opportunity there, but it's just a Valkyrie away from Bulldog.
He he's just gonna kidnap him in the jungle. And Samber has to cleanse and flash to get away from Dudu, who just pressed his R button, just like that.
Yeah, the locket would have been great yesterday, but we digress. As Quantum Freaks are just going to start up this Baron, and Palu, again, trying to get in, but he's blocked. And look at Dudu's angle.
Oh, Dudu, he's found Samber, and he has nothing. He has no health, no summoners, nothing at all. And Doiv is going to go down. Karis, he had one miraculous play in this game, and I think it's going to stay at one. He has to hop away, and Dudu's just going to chase him around the map. And once again, Cuz and Leaper, they were already two-manning it. Okay, trying to back on a ward. That wasn't good. Morgan going to take that down, but Karis eventually, Dudu does find him in the jungle, and that will be Baron here for Quantum Freaks at 27 minutes.
It's going to be fine. They can do it quickly enough, as Morgan will be punished as
well.
What's
going on here? Go home, my guy. You got the one kill. You flashed for it. Yeah, Morgan's going to be caught out as well. Very unfortunate mistake there, just to add insult to injury. And they're looking strong as a team. Now, Dudu is in a bit of trouble here. He is going to try to go for the impale on Akaris, and will get into the jungle. He is so quick with this one. Even flashes away and does get out, but now Cuz in a bit of trouble. This is a very prevalent fight. Andil decides, you know what? Let me donate myself as well, as here comes Bulldog and Leaper finally, and Andil will live until the very end. It's perfectly calculated, and it's a quadra for Leaper. Can he pick up the penta? It's looking extremely likely. The flash away from Samber. Dudu is blocking him with his body. And now the penta for Leaper in his second day playing at the LCK.
2 pentakills, both on Zeri here in the opening week of LCK Summer 2024. And that's the penta to end the game. And Andil, his play. Good up. Look at the Warmog's value. He's already back. Full health Valdez. Quantum Freaks gonna take it in a scrappy one.
It was going to take over the game, and guess what? It did. It really did. The Skarner also having some shiny Skarner moments, as we would expect.